Unfortunately, the Cleric doesn't benefit from its own promotion, which sort of checks out, but it's well worth keeping that in mind. This beautiful vampire spawn. You'll be the wonderful Sapito. And I think +3 combat strength to adjacent friendly units from being a bard. That could be fun. A monk for more movement. A warlock for double attack. I'm going to give you monk for now, but there are some really, really fun ones. 4 movement just gets to the front line really quickly. An unmet city-state has been defeated. That's my job. Who's doing that? Trapped a horseman. And Strahd is the one to deliver the final blow. This is a settler. I have no need for settlers. I will be deleting that settler soon. I don't find myself bothered by, material things like cities. No, not when my influence spreads wider than that. Sorry, settler. You're going to be killed. Man, I wish that actually powered Strahd up. That would be funny. I'd take that as a win if that happened. More deaths near Strahd though. We've got a good thing going on in Longji. We'll keep attacking it. We'll keep pillaging. I found sailing. I think I just stole a boat. I'm pretty sure that's how that worked. The more I think about this, the more this war, I'm not going to take the city. I've barely got enough strength to dent it. Walls are about to go up. The archer is doing a lot of damage to me. I'm going to just take the opportunity to scare Yongle into giving me some stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but like some stuff. I will take that as tribute. I will use that tribute to get open borders and we'll disappear. We'll go somewhere else. I think we'll travel through back to Leventa and maybe I'll try and take Germany out of this equation. But I mean, Germany's pretty strong. I just need more army. I need more vampires. More vampire spawn. Everything just needs to increase, So Leventa. Oh, I was at war with Leventa. I was about to go and raid it. That's so annoying. Okay, well, fine. 10 population, Barovia. Ironworking, because I now have an iron mine. And we did get the Great General. Amazing. The legions of Barovia are just about keeping us safe. We have another district to pop down. I think the industrial zone might be the next good one to put down. And the campus is good, but we'll prepare the aqueduct in order to get the industrial zone sorted. Defensive tactics. How long have we got into the next era? 1 turn. I'm going to keep this governor for some strange reason. Don't worry about the specifics. Definitely doesn't rhyme with schmuppet government. Golden Age. What's everyone else gone into? Everyone's golden apart from Russia. Interesting. We need to sow more discord, Need to get into more people's heads. The only right thing to do. Yongle hasn't... Oh no, Yongle has met one other person. I need more pillaging targets. We need to go after someone new. Leventa is peace-locked, annoyingly, and it's going to take 19 turns to move to Mexico City. So I think finding a new target has got to be the way. Although mines might actually flip. I might poke this one over the edge. I'll send my troops through. We'll go in that direction. While Sapito, you go and explore down. Anshan, below me. Okay, that's a cool kill. We can probably go and bother this city-state. There's a few warriors down here to level ourselves up even more. Strahd is on +15 at the moment. We can get higher than that. Much higher than that. I should have changed my government up a little bit. Monasticism stays in because we can keep using Dark Age cards. Amazing. We need to work it out from there. Voting. I think I should get fewer grievances. And I think producing units should cost less faith. I'm going to put 3 votes into that one and hope it goes through, because if it does, I'll be able to do this cheaper. Production. Okay, that's fine. Vampire spawn are suddenly very cheap. Sanguine Pact. Rising Hunger. Now I can make vampire castles. Vampire castles are a lot of fun. Second vampire. Very satisfying. Well, here we go. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. Praetorian Guard. 2 production to encampment districts and buildings. That's 4 production for my capital. And when its units heal 10 health per turn. That is an amazing combo with a vampire. I think continuing this endless world tour is the most likely thing to help improve my game. So we're just going to go and explore down here. Mittler has a bunch of warriors. Sorry, Anshan. We'll go and farm them for as much as we can. This vampire, you didn't think Lord Sucklington wouldn't get in on this action. No. We also want to put our 2 vampire castles down. We want maximum yields, but we also don't want to suffer from yield blindness, where you look for the perfect thing for so long that you don't actually end up putting them down anywhere. I think food is the thing that I need over production. I'm going to put vampire castle just there temporarily. I can always remove it later, but that will give my capital like 3-5 extra production, but a huge chunk of food. And then we'll make some more. Maybe I'll put one down here. Looks like there's been some sort of fire. Yeah, this tower will be a really good one. Once we get into the 4th and 5th rings of Barovia, I'll be able to make some really cool ones. We'll have to wait on that for now. First vampire castle done. Remember, we will replace these as time goes by, but 20 extra food, that makes a huge difference to Barovia. We'll pump the housing up as high as we can. In fact, this is where the one city stuff begins to work well, because we're now going to start getting a bonus to a lot of stuff. Meteor shower, that's right by my land. Oh, the sky itself wants me to win. It is dispensing glory. I'm going to wait until I've got a knight, but that'll give me 50 strength vampires, which would be really cool. All the while, Lord Sucklington, go make your way up to this barb camp in Mexico City. We'll go farming them. The next population will get 10%, then 20, then 30, then 40, up to a maximum of 90. And we've now got a tall extension. I don't think I've unlocked any of the buildings yet, but I will with education, with military engineering. I think getting a campus down would be the best. Start on that, get some extra science in, seeing as we've already got one of the promotions. Audience chamber today. Warlord's Throne would be quite fun, but this is more of a reliable bonus for me. Anshan, declare war. Strahd is here. Strahd is ready to absorb that kill. Lovely. Let's just start pillaging some stuff as well. My third mine. That gives me apprenticeship. Improves all of my mines. Barovia's now got the wonderful audience chamber. That gives me another governor, which I will use for space initiative because that gives me extra science with tall extensions. It's all very complex, I know. Just trust me, it's worth it. Let's get this industrial zone finished, then we'll get this campus finished. And all the while, vampire spawn. Another one. Yes, I know, we never run out. They are endless. They are of the night. Oh, you'll be pleased to know that my vampire spawn have actually gone up in combat strength. They're now 20 extra rather than 10. That's great to see. That's exactly what we want to see. Military engineering. Now, if I build an armory in the city, the armory tall extension gives me an extra general point. Production, gold, better specialists. 25% production towards military engineers in the city. It's not the best, to be honest with you, but it is relatively decent. Paladin. Oh, this vampire spawn is a paladin, which means I spread my religion when killing someone. Rudisha. That promotion is all yours. Spreading religion. We can get our religion spread to Germany, and then we can crusade them, and then we can kill them. Yes. Suddenly, there's a lot of barbarians. I'm going to bribe them into staying out of my lands. I'm just going to continue to hold the wall. Lord Sucklington will eat you all, but in my own time. Strahd has been known to throw gold around in order to achieve his devilish aims. Industrial zone is finished. Feudalism and stirrups. Oh, Barb Camp has just appeared. It's very kind of it. We can go kill these and make Strahd even more powerful. And there is the other camp. The castle. 12 food, 8 production. Again, not the best, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Now Madol, another city-state. Possibility of killing some stuff over there. Since when, by the way, did armories give 5 production? I'm pretty sure they don't. Like, they only give 2 or 3 production. Where's 5 come from? I have no idea. Very, very odd. Plus 3 campus. Yeah, I actually, that one does puzzle me. The zombie incursion. Lord Sucklington approves. Not that it's going to be something I do right now, because that is a knight, which means I now have 50 strength. That's a plus 14 bonus on our vampire. Strahd is now attaching with 77 strength. That's pretty good. Poland, 174 science per turn. Wow, you're doing well. You're in a dark age though. So really? Are you truly doing well? Is everything okay? We'll never know. 15 population city. Barovia by far is becoming an absolute pit of trapped people. Isn't it glorious? Isn't it wonderful? And this is turn 100. So we have a 1 city challenge and we're not leaving our lands apart from with vampire and vampire spawns. Very heavy penalties, but 86 science per turn, 44 culture per turn, 34 faith, basically no gold. You know what? Considering the majority of our strengths, which will appear once we hit Machiavellianism and diplomatic service, majority of our strength right now hasn't even activated. We're going to see a very late game powerful Strahd as we spread chaos amongst the globe. You can already see chaos is appearing. 3 cities, -6. 3 cities, -9. 3 cities are beginning to appear around the map. Soon we will find ourselves in the wonderful position we can start sowing discord and chaos in the world. Oh my lord, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be absolutely terrific. I'm excited. Relatively exciting news. I found Cardiff, which would be exciting if I had any water that I could build a harbor in, but I can't because it's Barovia. I'll just satisfy myself eating the land fish. Education means that I can put the tall extension in now, which is awesome. World Wonders in the city provides science. 5 science and 2 scientist points per turn. Extra science, specialist science slot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's just good. Accept it into your life as being just just good. So we're getting up into the population though. We're starting to get the decent wide and tall benefits now, getting a lot of science and culture and faith. This will all be lost if I have another city, but hey, still worth it. And here we go with military tactics and civil service. It's unfortunate, but Germany is about to try and spread religion to Barovia. Oh dear, we can't be having that, can we? Strahd will come down on you like a sack of bricks. Firstly, we're just going to get rid of this heretic wandering into my lands and everything awful. I'll also use all of my knights and units to man my own borders, which should be fairly easy to do. And over in Anshan, well, Strahd is here. Strahd's not particularly happy about affairs. I'm going to be taking you on myself. Oh my lord. 6 gold per turn on a trade route. That is about 400% extra gold. I was on no gold. Lovely stuff. Yes. Keep feeding my vampire. We are now on plus 10 from barbarians and plus 12 from units. That's plus 22. It's a long way to go, but that's a good start. Oh, and that's a settler and a warrior. And don't forget, Rudisha is a paladin who can divine smite and spread my religion. Oh dear. And with that, depression of somewhat sweeps over Germany's city, and soon it will fall into chaos. Nobody can withstand that. Timur, another general. Amazing. Lord Sucklington will enjoy working with you. I'm just waiting until I get to 21 population. Once I've hit 21 population, then I'm going to start making tons of vampire spawn. I want to get to that pop first. Don't forget, building them lowers my population, so it takes science away from me quite drastically. Oh yes, you couldn't resist for long, could you? This settler. No. Let's remove that from the game. Bring my troops down, aided by the general. See if we can cause a little bit more discontent in this area. Pretty sure that Strahd took almost 0 damage from that last ranged attack, so in we go. Let's start raiding. Speaking of, where is the raid card? Have I not unlocked it? No. Oh, I just spent like 100 gold for no reason. I haven't unlocked it. What a fool. 1 turn. There we go. We'll get raid. We've got some pillage to do. Military training. Let's try that again. Raid. Amazing. Here we go. We've just got buttress. I need to get a lumber mill quickly. Does beg the question, how have we not got a lumber mill up until this point? I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Does anyone truly know? The answer to that question is, of course, no. But there's the industrial city-states now on side. Sapito, yes. Anshan has been a fantastic source of tribute for a long time now. I like it. 141 faith. It's small, but it heals Strahd. It makes him almost unstoppable. There's a lovely commercial hub there that I'd like a little snack on. To be a little bit careful here, because Anshan is about to pillage my lovely vampire castle, but I can't actually make peace with them, so we're just going to have to accept it. My first tall extension built. The armory. Well, that's awesome, but we'll put a commercial hub now, just to get a little bit more vampire gold. Oh, Sapito almost died there, but actually killed a barb unit, thus healing themselves. Amazing. You love to see it. Hermetic order discovered. We'll keep raiding. I'll put limes in just for fun. Serfdom. Don't need that anymore. Gothic architecture. Monasticism. Praetorian Guard. Autocratic legacy or Mandela state. I'm going to go autocratic legacy. Feels fitting for me, really. Now we go to mercenaries. It pains me to do this, but my population is now probably big enough that I can afford to. I want to put my diplomatic quarter down next to my city center, but removing that sheep will take out too many amenities, so we're going to go for this one. Excellent. Lovely diplomatic quarter. That'll give me an envoy, but it'll also make it way harder to spy on Barovia itself. Sabito did unfortunately die. Got absolutely stuck between a bunch of stuff. But you know what the best thing about vampire spawn is? You can bring them right on back and there's nothing they can do. Yes, you're all mine again. I think we're going to go intelligence agency. Strahd is all about spying on the world and this game is no different. And Anshan, thank you so much for providing these beautiful pillages for me. Actually, did we try and just take the city? No, there's no point. We're going to go for weaker targets, but that's juicy. Oh, delicious. Almost 300 gold in one sitting. Can afford all sorts of nice things if we keep on pillaging like that. What are you going to be respawned as this time? You go for a wizard? Oh, that's cool. You can actually teleport. 300% flanking bonus rogue or a barbarian. I like the wizard. The wizard sounds amazing. Oh man, I'm having great fun with these. With my pillaged gold, I'm going to buy myself a workshop. 120 production in Barovia now. More to come. Oh no, I think that was Rudisha the just got killed there. Is that right? No, Rudish is alive. Oh my goodness, who was it? Oh, this is the worst thing. The notifications never tell you who it was that died, so you have to go through and try and work it out. I think it was Kappa Yobby the Bloody, wasn't it? Oh, okay, right. We're gonna have to bring you back. I feel inherently guilty about that, so yeah, we'll do what we can. Whoa, barbarian? I think not. I've got a wizard protecting me now. Yeah, so the intelligence agency and the consulate I've just built means my autocratic legacy card is now a lot better than it was. Yeah, +4 and everything. Small bonuses, but stuff that really helps when you've got big multiplication on the city. Now let's get the university sorted. Also want to look to get a theatre square soon. There's a lot of extra buildings that we could use. And my first spy. Oh, how much gold is available to be stolen? 120, 150, 88. I think instead we might go for science boosts. Send you to Madrid. We can actually start to do zombie outbreaks at some point as well. That would be quite funny. In fact, what's the goal here? The goal is to try and tip the world into a permanent Dark Age. So we're actually going to find the cities that are being hit most by Dark Age cities and run with that. Barovia itself is very, very safe. We don't care about Dark Age cities at all, but you can see Germany. It's already starting to take a little bit of interest in this city. So I'm actually going to send you down here and start working on reducing loyalty. The Stani camp, it's a cute little place. I like it. Just on the outskirts of Barovia is kind of where it should be. Means my trade route is marginally better. Yeah, like a slight bit. I think 20 pop is the full bonus though. Yeah, it is now the full bonus. Lord Sucklington says, thank you very much. I'll just borrow cartography since we've got 2 turns left of double production and I've now hit the population cap I was after. Let's just quickly use the production to build one more vampire spawn. And wizard jump, you ready? Boop. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Oh, we killed a knight. Haha. You're just feeding Strahd more. Don't do that. That's very dangerous. And this city is now mine, but I'm going to refuse it. I'm going to keep it in a Dark Age because the fun thing about that is it spawns more units and it puts a lot of pressure onto Germany. Bam. Magic missile. Magic missile. Spread religion, maybe? No, not quite. It's all good. The vampire continues. Thank you, vampire spawn. Artificer, druid, rogue. I'm gonna go for a rogue this time. Cappy Hobby the Bloody's back as a rogue. You get to reclass every time you die. It is very D&D like. I quite like that actually. Sorry, channel supporters, you keep dying, but you keep coming back. You get as many characters as you want. I'm quite a nice DM really. New voting, double engineer points, culture bombs for me, but I'm gonna keep most of my favor. I don't really care about it. I'm gonna sell it to people instead. I'm selling secrets and whispers. Great scientists, fine. Yes, feed Strahd's pockets. Buy my things. Betray your other living friends. Strahd is everything you need and want. There's the tall extension on the university. This is going to hugely spike up my science. Imhotep? Well, that could be fun. Should we get Imhotep in because we can with some faith? Okay then. I don't know what wonders are left to be honest with you, but bringing back Imhotep as an undead servant of the vampire is quite an amusing idea for me. Lord Sucklington is actually being outthought by Rudish here. That's amazing. I need to let you into combat. Industrialization. So I'm going to sacrifice my religious jump for a second to get Lord Sucklington to move a tile, which means Saboteur can get a kill for you. Oh yeah, it's awesome. More zombies appearing. Starting to increase the strength of our vampires quite nicely now. There is something really fun about this. I pillage a holy site, I gain faith, and then I use that faith to make more vampires. Literally, I am taking the bodies of graveyards and then relocating them in order to then bring my channel supporters back to life. I apologize for nothing. Perkins D, you are part of the horde. Never shall you be free. Never shall any of you be free. Oh, I can't jump in enemy zone of control. Oh, well that's just a boring rule and I don't like it. Reduce enemy loyalty by 20. Go on then. I won't even bother with sources. My spies, I'll be honest with you, are probably quite expendable at this point. Oh, another kill. Strahd grows more powerful by the day. Indonesia, honor to meet you. Would you love to become associated with the eternal vampire horde? Germany's enjoying it. Yeah, you are, Germany. Imagine playing against someone like me. I'm just wandering around with vampires eating everything. It's like, please stop it. Please. This is just annoying at this point. Like, what's going on? Please. Stop it. Oh no, you heal every time you pillage. It's even worse than we thought. It's like, yep, it absolutely is worse than you thought. Haha! Teleporting Sapito. Perkins D, what are you going to be? Barbarian, a fighter, or a warlock? Oh, I like the idea of a warlock. That's like a more powerful version of the wizard, which is just a statement sentence, really, isn't it? Sometimes I have to wonder about what I'm doing. Wow. Okay, my science just shot up considerably. I was on 170 last turn, and now I'm on 270. Alrighty. Plus 180% science bonus. What is going on there? Seems excessive. I've got 90% in the yield from the tall and wide mod, but why would I have more than that? You know what? I have absolutely no idea why it's that high, but I assume it's some sort of weird stacking thing. Science for each citizen, great scientist spots. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm not complaining. I've learned not to complain. I've learned just to accumulate. It was really disappointing. Absolutely nobody has any relics, and relics are like my whole thing. It's like literally all my religion does. It absorbs the powers of relics, and I can't even do that. Like, come on. Give me at least that one thing. Oh, another kill. You gotta stop feeding me kills like this. There's just night after night after night. I'm just pulling them into combat. Plus 10 on vampires for Strahd at the moment, plus 17 from units from 27. Oh, delicious. That's what it is. It's delicious. Industrialization. Oh my goodness. Industrialized vampires are terrifying. But there's also something quite wonderful and steampunky about it. So absolutely, let's go for it. I remain 100% convinced. And yes, okay, our vampire spawn have now gone up another plus 10. So it's calculating it based on my tech era, not the era of the world. Interesting. So if I just beeline up the tree, something like advanced flight or to computers or something like that, we could level really quite quickly indeed. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think I'll borrow all your stuff. Thank you very much. And now my various attacking units are just going to start piling in here. And I think I might just, I don't know, raise the city? Bring it to its knees? I don't really know. Outright attacking is not really my style. I just want to sow discontent, you know? I just want people to know that they can never ever be free. What's the harm in that? Russia just said that he intends to see the salvation of my soul, whether I like it or not. I quite like that. There's something quite anti-vampire in that statement. I don't think he really knows what he's saying, but fair play, fair play. Let me just steal this chancery. 333 signs per turn now. Not bad for Barovia. Just keep pushing that through for as long as we can. And where is it? Machiavellianism. I think that you're going to be very, very handy on my spies. Okay, the Barbs are suddenly just attacking Barovia. What is this? A resistance to the Eternal Night? We don't like this. Ah, speaking of the Eternal Night, Dark Age, Dark Age, Dark Age, Dark Age. So Germany and Yonglei, both in Dark Ages. Ooh. And two cities are flipped next to each other, which means, oh yes, the pressure grows. Mines is gonna flip. Ravenloft will be absolutely fine. And I can just leave this city alone now, which I shall do. Trier. Oh, you're going to go down there now. No, no, no. Not having this. Machinery, boosted, finished. Now we're on to printing and military science. So unfortunately, oh, that's where I was getting 75% from. It was my holy site card. I still had that in. Fine. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So we can get 50% production in my capital, but all governors are neutralized and cannot be re-established. Would sacrifice a lot of science for production. I don't know about that. Inquisition is useless. Isolationism is useless. Elite forces, useless. Decentralization, useless. Actually, a bunch of these cards aren't particularly good now. Reform coinage, monumentality, what do I put in? What's even worth it now? I think I'll go civil prestige. Let's just continue building up Barovia itself. I've still got 252 science per turn. That's pretty good. Germany's offering me a relic. I do really like relics, but I'm still pillaging. I'm still having fun in your empire. I don't really see the need to move elsewhere. Like, this is about to flip. This is about to flip. I'm just going to keep being really annoying. I'm going to stop you being able to have any positive impact in your own land whatsoever. And I think we're all going to enjoy that. Macedon, wanted to meet you. Sample your hospitality, please. You in a Dark Age as well? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. A world that will eventually fall to the powers of the the night, specifically my knights as well. Look at all these French cities that have flipped, by the way. See all these? I like to think, and this is the law that I'm going for, any 3 city that's flipped is kind of under my control. Like, no one's got that. That's all me. That's everything that I would want it to be. Sort of checks out. I like it. So my capital is going to focus on building districts, but otherwise the only other thing that I can't buy with either gold or faith. Spies. Get a bunch of them out. Spies everywhere, please. Strahd just casually attacking now with 82 strength. Thank you. Macedon will just sell me a relic. A cauldron. Yes. Strahd will give you gold for items of power. My religion's actually doing something for the first time all game. Brilliant. Oh dear, what a joke. Military science, military academies, military academy tall extensions, and the possibility of a 65 or 62 strength unit. That's a powerful upgrade. Lord Sucklington is just being given 2 kills from Perkins D there. Look at that. Delicious. Joan of Arc creates a relic. It's like the game knew. It's like the game knew. Give me another relic. Yay! This time a casket. Brilliant. We're going to beeline chemistry now. Wilhelmina. She'll trade with the literal vampire devil, I'm sure. Standards, she asks? Ha ha ha, what are those? I have none. Send me a trade route and we'll all be happy. You know, there is a concerted push here to invade and destroy the beautiful forces of Strahd. Why? Why would you do this? I'm so lovely. Right, fine. There's the cavalry. So now all of my vampires are just a little bit tougher. I shall push them back into the night as all of my spies now begin to fill the lands around me. Where do I go? Where is easiest to destabilize? Cologne, apparently. Okay, let's just try and remove Germany from the game entirely here. This is fun. Double pillage. Double pillage. Yes, look at this. It's delicious. Germany just spawned a pike and shot and then immediately marched it into Strahd and killed it in one go. Never change, Germany. Never change. All of these 3 cities are basically just my tribute states, sending my vampire spawn out to go and just kill them all and raise and pillage. All of the fun stuff, you know? We've got a spy over here, spy over here. I think Aachen is the last one. If I join this religious emergency and then win, I get a relic. Cool. There's all kinds of ways we could win, including Wilhelmina being mysteriously murdered in the night. Oh, it failed. Oh, my destabilizing influence wasn't enough. Alas, next time. Trier. You don't have time to find sources, just foment unrest quickly. You have to do it. You just have to. Russia likes my sciences. I have gunpowder. That'll be why. Russia likes gunpowder for some reason. It's like, yes, perfect. Just the sort of vampire overlord I've been looking for. It's about 6 turns at the moment for the culture to start working on a 4th ring tile. So we need to keep working on that. The 4th and 5th rings will be workable eventually. Keep working on that ideally. Lots and lots of culture. I'm going to finish the spy and then we're going to go coal power plant. I can't keep avoiding the things that give me terrific production because spies are now costing quite a bit. 450 production. Oh, painful. Nationalism. This is where we can really start to boost the vampire power to something quite silly. I mean, Strahd is already attacking with 97 strength, which is pretty effective. It could get so much worse though. So much worse. And there's scientific theory. It's stolen. Yes, you're never going to stop me. The pillaging will continue forever. Tatiana. Oh no, you've got to stay in Barovia. Spoiler reasons. Bustling and cosmopolitan, Barovia never sleeps, but the stories of its citizens weave together into a magnificent shared waking dream. That is so apt. That is so apt. It's like the game knew I was a vampire tyrant this whole time. Everyone needs like a little bit of vampire tyrant in their lives, you know? Just a small bit. Metal casting. I'm pillaging probably about 500 science per turn at the moment. So, you know, a fair, decent chunk. And, I mean, we have to mention the gold as well. The gold is pretty incredible. I am sick and tired of these excursions into Barovia. Some stage you'd think we'd build defenses against it. I mean, you'd be wrong. But at some stage you would think I would build defenses against it. I like this one, 20% production towards buildings. But I also like this, Military Academy giving 6 production for some strange reason. Sure. All right. Pillage, 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 pillage. So we're going to get the power plant tool extension first. Let's have a look at this. 171 production, 187. Good. I'm gonna put food focus on for a second though, because we'd like to grow the city as much as possible. That was all pillaged gold, by the way. Pretty much all of that was from pillaging. Savior. Another person that I've met. Look at all my spies who are available to just run around now. There's somebody out there we haven't met yet. But you're also in a dark age. No one's enjoying this, are they? I will borrow this, and I'll borrow this. Don't even mind if I borrow this. I've actually got 2 tatty armors. I didn't even realize that. They're everywhere. I wonder how many of these are actually going to do something useful for me. Oh, it worked. Foment Unrest worked. Oh, Isaac, I've been just so proud of you. Oh, Isaac. It's Isaac. Oh, I know who you are. Love it. Right. Well, you've got a disguise now, just like everyone should. That means that Trier should actually disobey and flip next turn, which means that Köln should, and then Aachen should. Oh, Germany's not long for this world. My spies actually helped with something. What is this? I don't know, but it's unnatural, and I find it disturbing. Our Colosseum got built a couple of turns ago. I was so ready to build Colosseum. You know when the game is just like, hey, that fun idea you wanted to do? Nope. You don't get to do it anymore. And I'm like, oh, come on. I wanted to do that fun thing. No? No. Old Sucklington has another bunch of things to feast on, just as Strahd does. Sapito, well, you're out of here. Woohoo! The teleporting is a lot of fun. Köln is going to flip in 4 turns. Aachen within 13. Oh, Germany, you really aren't long for this world, are you? How disappointing for everyone involved. Mostly you, but you know, everyone involved as well. Next target. Oh, this city in China has started to flip. Okay, 3 turns to get there. Don't mind if I do. Isn't it apt that all the lands around Barovia are the first ones to flip? I think it's apt anyway. I enjoy it. Oh, this vampire spawn just got attacked by a cavalry for Nickerman. I know you want to pillage, but this one might be a little bit too much for you. Nope, there's more cavalry. You may be about to die. Don't worry. I'll probably resurrect you. You know, if I remember to. You know what? Now that I've taken everything that I want, I will continue to take everything I want, and then I'll be on my way. Next turn, because I think I saw the Temple Tool extension had a relic slot. Let's get that quickly. And then I'm going to ask for his relic and a peace deal. I'll leave my spies behind just to continue the fun. All right, here we go. Everything, please. Everything, including your sandals. Imagine being forced to give up your sandals in a peace deal. That's just embarrassing. Just embarrassing for everyone involved. Not me, though. Actually, I say that. I don't find that embarrassing. 36 faith. Look at my religion go. That was the religious tall building extension. That doubles the effect of follower beliefs in the city, which is triple faith and tourism on reliquaries. Yeah, beautiful. You know what? Apostle 1, Apostle 2. I'm just going to completely improve and finish my religion. I mean, I kept meaning to do and kept forgetting to do. I might go and attack China here, you know? I could probably get quite a lot of tribute from their cities or encourage them to flip, you know? Yep, that's unfortunate. We did foment unrest in Köln, which is good, but alas, the Nickerman died. Oh well, we'll just respawn them over here. Who needs population anyway? Evangelize belief, evangelize belief. I think I'm going to go for a mosque, a little bit more science. No, culture. Culture's what we need more. It really doesn't do much at all. I just wanted to do it. The tall neighborhood building. I say neighborhood. Military academy building. Oh no, it's not. It's just a regular one. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Extra production anyway. That's what I'm talking about. My specialists now are giving quite a lot of production, although they're not actually in that. Interesting. Where are you being worked then? Just, I guess it's on food focus at the moment, isn't it? That checks out. Oh, a linguist spy. Amazing. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Kappa Yobby Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bukaluke 79, Bob Loblaw, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Zynikush, Echo Bear, Deja Vu, Kovu Woo, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Twin Cam Inferno, Martin S, Minnow, Sorta Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Barovia, Flower Power Bear, Poppy Dude, Dan Jamo. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!